How important is a man's semen for physical, mental, and spiritual well being?
What the hell? How important is semen? How important is semen for mental, spiritual, what?
Se-
Semen? Wait, what?
How important is a man's semen for physical, mental, and spiritual well being?
Physical, mental, and spiritual well-being. Well, depends on what you're doing with the semen. And this is like, what the fuck? What kind of question is that? I don't know. What are you doing with it? Are you like rubbing it on your face? Si- No, I think he was shy. I don't know why he was like, so what's important? How important is it seem? I think he was like, maybe he was shocked about. Maybe he's just like reading off the question without knowing what the question was going to be, and it was like, what am I reading? Oh, okay. This. Now I understand. Aryan is saying there's a theory in Hinduism that semen is holy and should be retained in the body. Oh no. Oh no 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 no. Oh wait. We have the apostate prophet, guys. Guys, pack your bags. Let's go home. It's already been declared as haram by our own prophet. God damn. Everything I said can be dismissed. All my endorsements of masturbation. You know what? I'm going to blaspheme today. I'm going to blaspheme today against our own ex-Muslim prophet. I'm going to say, just to test, because we're still at the Meccan phase of the apostate prophet, so I could question our prophet. I'm going to take advantage of the Meccan phase of the apostate prophet's reign to disagree with him as much as I can, because I know I'm going to lose this opportunity when he goes into the Medini phase.
Well-being. Can
Oh, by the way, guys, if you have not subscribed to the Apostate Prophet channel, then get the hell out of here. Come on, like I'm just, it's come on, man. Come on, go and subscribe to Apostate Prophet right now. Every single one of you.
wasting our semen damage us spiritually?
Wasting our semen damage us spiritually? Okay, I will answer you before this sad guru answers. No, no. Okay, your body can make semen. It's not. There's not limited. Oh my God. There's nothing in your semen that. You're not losing anything, okay? Don't worry. Your balls can make much new semen. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. There's nothing spiritual. There's no magic powers held within your semen, okay? It's okay. Just oh my God, God damn it. Apostate Prophet is saying, don't subscribe to my channel. Subscribe to Atheist Republic. I mean, you can do both, you know. You know, guys, just like we learned in this video that you could masturbate and do other things. Like Sadhguru was telling you not to masturbate because it comes at the expense of other things. We clarified, okay? No, okay? You could study philosophy and masturbate. In fact, you could do that at the same time. At the same time, I could tell you that by experience, okay? Masturbation does not stop you from doing other things, and I could tell you based on experience that you could do studying intellectual, we could do it, intelligent things and study philosophy and math. In fact, every single one of you, here's a challenge for you, okay? Go study something that you think that's very like an intellectual practice while masturbating. See, this is a challenge for every single one of you, okay? Do it. See if you could do, like if you're into math, see if you could solve an equation while masturbating at the same time, okay? And if you can do that, then you could definitely subscribe to the Apostate Prophet and Atheist Republic at the same time, okay?
Well, you know, semen is the basis of your physical existence.
Oh my God, is he seriously gonna make it seem like there's something magical about semen because you came from it? First of all, semen was not the only part of the equation, okay? You misogynist piece of shit.
Whether you're a man or a woman, you have come into existence because that is 50% of the ingredient.
Okay, fine, good, good.
Because that woman, whether you're a man or a woman.
Yeah, actually he's right. Um, the XY comes from the semen, not from the egg. So Fine, I'll give it to you. You're right about this.
You have come into existence because that is 50% of the ingredient. Yes? Well, we have skin, we have epithelium.
It's not 50% of the ingredients. You mean the genetic material? The ingredients, because I'm pretty sure the ingredients of what made you you came, most of it comes after the inception. It comes from the food that the mom is eating. You have to say like ingredients, yeah, sure, whatever. I'm not going to be pedantic, but say genetic material to be more accurate.
Epithelial cells, we have hair, we have many other aspects of body.
Guys,
heart,
if I miss any comments by Apostle Prophet, let me know so I could like go back up and read it.
liver, kidney, so many things. All these cells are of a certain potency in their own way. But semen is of an extraordinary level of potency, it can create a whole new life.
What?
Well, today your own way. But semen is of an extraordinary level of potency, it can create a whole new life.
No. What are you talking about? It cannot. Potency? What does it mean by, what do they mean by potency? Do they think like if your semen falls on the floor, just like babies start jumping out of the floor? Semen has extreme amount of potency and it can create a whole new life? I mean, it doesn't create whole life, it's already living. Your semen is already living. It has full cells in it. It doesn't create life, it's already life. What do you mean?
Well, today you can take an epithelial cell and do lot of things in a laboratory and maybe we can clone you, all right?
This is why people don't understand what life means, because like, oh, it could create life. They think like you something is living only after it turns into a baby or something. Okay? These people don't understand that the salad that you're chewing on has living cells in it. Right? They're like, oh, semen can produce life. No? Like this is their understanding of biology is like something went from not being alive to being alive because now there's a talking, walking baby that comes out of that, right? Every single sperm, every single one of them, has a nuclei and has a cell, has a membrane, and it's a functioning living being. So there's no life being created.
So the potential is here also, but it is not in the same dynamics as it is in a cell, which you're referring to as semen.
Wait, what are you talking about? What's the difference between like cloning somebody from, what is he trying to say? Yeah, I know. Yeah, they do have half the chromosomes, but they're still a cell. They have half the chromosomes of a normal cell, but they're still a living thing. That doesn't, the number of chromosomes in a cell.
So the potential is here also, but it is not in the same dynamics as it is in a cell, which you're referring to as semen. So in the yogic culture, this is called as virya.
What? Okay, so I don't understand. So the egg is actually, if I don't know how he defines potency, but wouldn't the egg has more, I don't know, potency? Potency. How does it mean by potency? Because it takes like a gazillion sperms for one of them to end up to be like what they call create life, even though it's not creating life. But it takes just one egg. Every time something actually led into a baby, you had like the population of an entire country of sperms attacking a single egg. And the egg is like, hey, egg side, do you need like more people on your team? And the egg side is like, no, we're good. We're okay. We just need one. And the sperm side is like, yeah, we have a gazillion people to be able to make this happen. So wouldn't the potency be more, wouldn't be the egg? I don't know. How do you define potency? Put the power of something to influence or make an impression. Yeah, the egg, okay, based on the definition of potency, I would say like the egg side has more potency.
Virya also refers to what you call as vajra. which means
I'm not being a feminist or anything like that right now. This is just like I just trying to say like the words that they use here. It's just like it doesn't make any sense. Like what does it mean for? Oh, like is it like semen is very special because it has potency? Well, I mean the COVID virus has pretty potency. Is potent? I don't know. What do you mean by potent?
stability or diamond.
Yeah, you know what? This is what gurus do. I like Guru Armin. Okay, this is what gurus do. They just use words, and it's not very well defined. And these are the same people that shit on the scientific process. Okay, when you look at this, the way that the scientific process tries to explain you, every single word has a very specific definition. And when they make a sentence, and when they make a claim, and when they have a conclusion, and when they have an abstract, or when they have like a methodology, you know what words mean, okay? So you're like, somebody says something, somebody writes something, if something is not clear, it's because they did a poor job at defining words before they actually told you what this conclusion means, okay? And that's why the scientific process is so much more superior than this sad guru over here, okay? This is why we're like, oh, semen is very important because it has potency. Like, oh, what does that mean? Like, what does it mean? No, you can mean anything you want because words, they're like, just like, doesn't have, are flexible. They're flexible with the meanings of words.
Which is the hardest thing. So in the human body, virya is considered to be like vajra. That means it is one of the most potent things if you know how to use it. Well, how to use it means you can use it to produce a child. That's one thing. Well, if you are… this question is coming because you are using it to
Is it, some people use it for skincare, right? I don't know.
well, if you are… this question is coming because you are using it to spill it on the JNU bed sheets, okay?
Nobody's using it to spread it on the bed sheet. Okay, first of all, if you every time, okay, Sadhguru, somebody needs to teach you how to masturbate, okay? If every time you're masturbating, you're spreading it all over your bed sheet, then god damn it, man. Like, you don't really, like, you don't have, like, napkins or something? Maybe use a sock or something. What the hell? How does this guy masturbate? Like, he gets it all over his bed sheets every time he masturbates? Like, imagine being a roommate with this guy. Like, does he have to, like, clean his bed sheets every goddamn time that he masturbates? Like, he has to, like, change everything?
If that's how you're using it.
No, nobody is using, first of all, they're not using their semen for anything. That's just a byproduct from the fact that they wanting to try to get joy out of something, okay? They're not trying, like, they're not like, like, they might, look at the way he's talking about masturbation. So this guy is like, I haven't used my semen today for anything specific. I have to use my semen. I guess I'm gonna have to watch porn today to be able to utilize the sperm that I have. Like, sperm is very important, okay? And my semen, like, sorry, no, my semen is very important, okay? I can use them to make babies, but I'm gonna use it today for something else, okay? And this is my intention today. It's not that I'm horny or anything. It's just that I need to use my semen. What do I use it for? What was it used for? Well, okay, so I'm gonna spread it all over my bed sheets, okay? And like and Sadhguru is explaining to you, like, between spreading your semen over your bed sheets and making babies is more important, okay? I mean, getting your bed sheets wet and all could seem like an important thing to do, but it's not. Making babies is more important. And again, the understanding here is that the motivation for masturbation is to spread it all over your bed sheets.
Well, that's your compulsion, you're doing whatever you're doing. This is not something to be judged morally.
Toro is saying this whole semen is potent, do not waste semen meme seems like a bullshit way of saying spitters are quitters. Think about it. This is a handy bullshit idea during oral sex. Oh yeah, so you shouldn't have oral sex either. Like, hey, semens are very important and you could use them to make babies. or you could have this beautiful girl just, no, never mind. I don't know if this is YouTube friendly. Like, you're wasting your semen by just like, God, I can't say it on YouTube. You know what I'm trying to say, okay? Imagine the beautiful image that I had just in mind, and you just like doing that with a girl, okay? But that's apparently a waste to this guy because your semen is being spread somewhere that it shouldn't be spread. I mean, I don't know if he was gonna see it as much of a waste. Like, do they care about where I spread it as long as it's not being turned into a baby? Is it all of it a waste? Or is it more of a waste if I spread it over my bed sheet, which nobody does except Sadhguru? If I spread it somewhere else, is it like still a waste because it's not going inside? It's not turning into a baby, or is it just? Is the destination matter? Does the destination of the semen matter to Sadhguru? Like, or is it just like some destinations are better than other destinations? So if I use a napkin instead of spreading it on my bed sheet, is that okay, Sadhguru? Guys, again, this is the wise man that is telling you why you shouldn't masturbate too much. He's like, hey, yeah, it's okay to masturbate, but think about it. This potent material that could actually make a baby, you're spreading it all over your bedsheet, okay? I'll spread it on someone's face. Is that better? I'll spread it on someone else's face. Is that okay, or does it have to turn into a baby?
That's not the point, it's a question of…
Katie's saying, according to Hinduism, semen should not be dropped outside of woman's vagina. Really? That's crazy. Majority content of semen does get waste in female body as only one sperm gets fertilized. I think Abrahamic religions has the same concept as Sadhguru. Yes, very much like Abrahamic religions. And again, these are the people who claim that they're very different from Abrahamic religions. Even make babies, you waste billions of sperm cells. Yes, F's in the live chat for all the sperms who don't make it.
what is the level of compulsion that one has. But anything in this body, can it be transformed into a different level of function? Absolutely. Not just semen, just everything in this body can be transformed. See, suppose I gave you…
Oof, we got so many F's in the live chat. Katie is saying, I don't remember the word, but there is a word, which is not a woman's vagina. I don't know. For anything that is not a woman's vagina? Wow.
all soup-making ingredients, same soup-making ingredients to every one of you. Do you believe all of you will produce the same soup? No. You will produce 500 varieties of soups, those same ingredients. That's all that's happened with us right now. All of us are fundamentally same ingredients, but see how different each one of us are.
Well, actually, no, it's not the same ingredients. You goddamn moron. That's the whole point of different. Oh my god. That's so not true. What are you talking about? You think all of it. You think this is the same ingredients? He thinks all of it, because the semen looks the same, they're all the same ingredient. And you're like, oh, look at this. We all have the same ingredients, but we look different. Yeah, because the ingredients is different. You got that more like what? Is that what he's saying? He thinks all this the genetic material in everyone's semen is different. It's not the same material. Your analogy fails. Just because it's all white and sticky, that doesn't mean they're all the same. Every single, unless you're other than identical twins, they all have different ingredients. Your analogy fails so miserably. Every single one of these cook's ingredients is different from the other person right next to them. It's not the same material, unless they're identical. Even if they're identical twins, so they go through. Yeah, no.
Different soups? Well…
No, it's not different. It's not just different soups. It's also different ingredients. Again, this guy doesn't know biology, and they're asking him for advice on stuff like this. Guys, somebody, look at this. Where was this? How much was he getting paid? Why am I not? I have so much better information and knowledge than this idiot, and he's getting paid thousands of dollars for just few minutes of his time, and he's telling, and he doesn't like. Does he not go spend time reading like some book? Like, shouldn't he go like, oh my God, these idiots. Why are they giving me so much money and attention? Why do I have so many followings? I have no fucking idea what I'm saying, and people are still paying me like so much money for like each minute of my time. Maybe I should like read a little bit so that I'm not at least like. Maybe I should like look in the mirror and be like, man, I'm giving these people bullshit. Maybe I should like, if I'm gonna talk about biology or something, maybe I should just read up a little bit. Like he's like, no, he like has no respect for the time of his audience. He's just like, let me just tell them like, oh yes, semen is potent, and it's a waste if you waste it on your bed sheets or something. No, like yeah, and they're so gullible. They're still gonna think that's wise. And I'm just dropping wisdom here for you guys, and you guys are like, look at it. Only some of you are members. Only some of you are members. I'm making this available. A very small fraction of you is like are members, and I'm just giving all of this to you for free. And we get like, how many patrons do we have? Okay, why is nobody giving me for like, if this guy is making like minimum like what was it, $7,000 per hour for his speeches, then I should be like making like $200,000 per hour of my time, just giving you, just dropping wisdom on these live streams for you guys.
If I give you soup making ingredients, either you can make a great
Yes, Aryan is saying he spends his time spilling his ingredients. Okay.
soup or a lousy soup. Depends what kind of skills you have, isn't it?
Oh.
So this goes for everything, not just for semen. Every dimension of your body and your mind, you can transform into something tremendous.
Guys, oh my God, this is such an obvious, I know this is like a low-hanging fruit, and it seems like I shouldn't take it, but I'm sorry, okay? You guys know where I'm gonna go with this, right? Oh, thank you so much, Marco. I was saying not much, but it's a start. Yes, thank you, Marco. My wisdom is appreciated by at least some of you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, but I'm gonna take. I know I told you that I'm like the end of being like the best intelligent takes that you could ever get on YouTube. You could get it on this channel, but I'm gonna do something less intelligent because this is such an. I know this is a cheap shot, below the belt, but it's just sitting right here for me to take it. So I'm going to do it, okay? So listen to what he just said.
Dimension of your body
Every dimension of your body
and your mind,
and your
you
mind.
can transform into something tremendous.
Oh my God. Should I take this shot at him? No. What does Sadhguru do with his shit? Hmm? Is he like makes… Oh no, it's disgusting. I'm not going to say it.
Or you can make it mediocre, or you can make it a serious problem. Every aspect of your life. That goes for this aspect of life also. This same energy, see, people are making it literal translations, but if you want to produce a certain, let's say, epithelial cells, how much energy the body spends.
Oh my God, you guys are disgusting. Archie saying he eats it. Hindu historian saying he eats it. Gravitation saying he sells it. Marco saying he doesn't shed, he's holy. I think Sadhguru is an illiterate idiot, but you're splitting hairs on so many points. Hey, well, you seem to be doing exactly the same thing to me, Croton, right now. What do you mean I'm splitting hair? Tell me exactly which part was I splitting hair. Okay, so I could point to you how you're wrong. Aryan is saying you can plant billions of trees with poop manure. Does he do that? Actually, if he does that, then I will take that back and be like, oh my God, look at that guru. He's taking dumps in his yards and planting trees on it. So I'll take it back. I'm like, yes, he does turn his. He does take. Actually, don't do that. That cannot be. That cannot be hygienic. Let other people do that. Whoa, we got 100 rupees. He was exposed on Logan Paul's podcast. Are you serious? Should we do a review on that? Thank you so much for the 100 rupees super chat. You never heard me speak in Hindi. No, I have not. Hey, Marco has a good take. If we can split an atom, then we sure can split hairs. Hey, I'm gonna use that, Marco. That's a very good comment. Guys, should I do a... Was Logan Paul did a podcast with Sadhguru? Should I review that? Oh my god, we're getting another super chat. Debasi is saying, why are you hating on Sadhguru? He's from your team. He's an atheist, or rather Hindu atheist. Well, because he's speaking nonsense. Do you think I'm tribal? If somebody's an atheist, I'm not going to call them out for their stupidity? We're not tribal here, okay? We're not tribal. We'll actually go against the people who claim to be in our team more aggressively than people who are outside of our team, because we hold them to a higher standard. In fact, not only we go after atheists here at Atheist Republic, we go after Atheist Republic community members. We even go after our patrons. We call out the people who support this channel financially. We even call their bullshit out. So you think we're not going to go after somebody just because they're an atheist? This is how non-tribal we are. Not only we go after atheists, we even go after people who consider themselves part of Atheist Republic family. Not only that, we even go after people who are supporting this channel financially. We even go after their nonsense. Not only that, myself, go after my comments like from a month ago and call that for the nonsense take I had a few months ago or a few weeks ago as well. I'd be like, oh my god, that was a stupid take. That was moronic. So I even go after myself. So if I even go after myself, do you really think we're going to hold back on somebody because they're an atheist? But thank you so much for the super chat. Oh, look at what I did. You just supported the channel financially, and I didn't let you get away with the bullshit. I didn't even let you get away with bullshit, even though you supported us financially. See? That's how we do it here. Oh, you were replying to someone else? Yeah, no sacred cows here. Yeah, atheists can be stupid. We can be stupid. Every single one of you here in this live chat could be stupid at some point. I mean, I'm pretty sure you have been stupid at some point. I mean, come on. If I can be stupid, then anybody can be stupid.
Depends on it. And if you want to produce a cell which you call a semen, how much energy body spends is very different.
Wait, the cell is not called the semen.
This can be scientifically
Wait, don't talk about science. Come on, you are the farthest. You have no understanding of science.
a certain, let's say, epithelial cells, how much energy the body spends on it. And if you want to produce a cell which you call a semen, how much energy body spends is very different.
The energy you spend on producing a sperm is not is not an important part of this conversation. We're talking about whether or not, dude, you will spend more energy if I get off this chair and walk around for like half a second. I'm spending more energy than the energy it takes to produce a goddamn. He's talking about a sperm, right? A sperm cell. He says semen as if he's okay. He's using he doesn't know how to. Yeah, okay. Semen is not the name of the goddamn cell. It's like one semen. You can't count semen.
How much energy the body spends is very different.
Wait, look at this.
This can be
Look
scientifically established.
This can be
on it. And if you want to produce a cell which you call a semen…
Okay, the cell is not called semen. That's the fluid, that's the whitish fluid that contains semen, that's called the semen.
How much energy body spends is very different. This can be scientifically established.
Okay, the energy that your body spends creating different cells are very… Okay, here's the thing, are all very different, okay? So I would guess, I'm not sure, I'm just guessing, okay? The energy spending on a muscle cell is probably higher. I'm just guessing, okay? Correct me if I'm wrong. Any biologist or anybody that knows. But I think the semen spend a lot of energy creating the semen, the sperm cells, as he should call it, not the semen. Is that much more energy? That's why it makes it more special. Okay? So yeah, you could make a human out of cloning your skin cells, But that's not that special because the semen, it just takes the right amount of energy. These people, again, they think there's like something spiritual about energy. But I think a muscle cell, for example, or if it's not a muscle cell, some cells, and I'm pretty sure there are some cells in your body, a bone cell, pretty sure. Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure a bone cell. And yeah, don't tell me there's no cells, okay? Because there are, yeah. See, like this is a bone cell, okay? This is what it looks like, okay? This stuff, I'm pretty sure making each one of these things, it takes a lot more energy than a semen, okay? The amount of material, yeah. I'm pretty sure a muscle cell takes more energy as well, okay? And what is it? And I'm pretty sure that given the right conditions, one is capable of cloning an entire muscle cell, one muscle cell to become a fully developed human being. Saying bone cells are called, okay, there's different kinds of bone cells. I think there's like 3 or 4 different kinds of bone cells. So that's, I don't know which one you're referring to. But yeah, the amount of energy that is spent on creating a sperm cell does not make it somehow uniquely potent or special. Like, guys, imagine the way that he's talking about masturbation. Talking about masturbation should not require somebody telling you the energy, how special a sperm cell is because of the energy level that that your body consumes in creating it. This should not be the advice that you get when somebody is asking you whether you should masturbate or not. God damn it. I can't believe that people come to this moron for advice.
So, when you're investing so much energy in that, obviously it has…
You're not investing that much energy! Dude, if you go for a run, it's going to invest so much more energy than the energy that you spend in creating one. Like, oh my God, sperm cells, they're so precious. Oh, the energy. First of all, you should be consuming more energy, okay? Most of you could use spending some energy, okay? If the calories that you're spending, most of us probably need to burn off some calories. Like, you shouldn't waste your sperm because your body consumes energy. God damn it! Is this the advice you're giving people? People that these days that are not going for your body. You should, guys. Get the fuck, move and spend more energy, okay? There's nothing, you should, if you're obsessed, if you're thinking like, oh, what are the problems that I have in life? Oh, I'm wasting too much energy. Then you're gonna get fat, okay? You get fat, okay? Most of us, I think the vast majority of us should be happy to waste some, as this guy says, waste energy, okay? This is not an issue. Imagine this being advice like, oh, don't waste your semen because your body spent energy in producing it. It's so special. Your fat cells, oh my God, why am I not thinking about this? I'm talking about bones and muscle. Your fat cells have so much energy in them. Oh my, yes, there's so much energy. That's the whole point of fat cells. The whole point of fat cells is for them to store energy. And guess what? You should waste that energy. You think like, hey, look at this belly, just look at the fat belly. I'm like, hey, go for a run. No, these are special. My body spends so much energy in creating these fat cells. Why would I waste all that energy? These fat cells are precious. They're precious. My body, this energy that my body is wasted in creating these fat cells that you just want me to get rid of them, I'm gonna keep this. That's what this guy is saying.
As a potency if you know how to explore. But are you competent to explore? Are you capable of exploring? Do you have the necessary sadhana and guidance to do that? That's a big question mark.
God damn it, man. Can't believe that this guy is taken seriously. Can't believe this guy is taken seriously by anyone. Holy crap, man, that was a bunch of nonsense.